Hello there, this is Zach, and I'm about to show you my NPC and tool project. First off, I'm going to go to the actual documentation that I made. Larry the Lemur. I made a lemur in flowers. Let me just delete this actually. There we go. Let me add this too. So, I made a lemur. His behaviors are he doesn't move, and he moves, and he eats. That's what he does. Black, gray, and white fur. He's on land. That's what lemurs do. Speed's at 0 when he's not moving, of course. I was at 1. I would think a lemur would have a constitution of about 10. Moving's the same. Drops nothing. Drops. I was gonna do flower petals, but he actually doesn't drop anything, so I'll change that. The time for him to get from the move state to the flowers is 5 seconds, so I put 5 seconds. Time 0 for the idle, because he's idle. Yeah, found in forest, moves on update, detects the flowers immediately, interacts with the flower, wanders, and moves the flower when it detects it. Will turn sharply if placed away from it, and will stop moving when the flowers are eaten. Constraints will freeze. Found in the zoo, and that's what he looks like. A tool. Flowers. Consumable around a lemur. Lemurs eat flowers and fruit and other kind of stuff. I just picked a flower. Made it with cubes and primitives and uni primitives and materials. Speed, none. Range, none. I'll just put it at 5 health points, I guess. Hitbox area is about around the whole flower. Nothing else really. Doesn't really interact when moving or stationary. It just doesn't happen. Doesn't drop anything. It's a regular flower. Gives the lemur target to go to, what they use for, it interacts with the lemur, behavior, and it's consumable and aesthetic. Go to the Trello board. I'll show you in a second. The lemur has collision. That's how it eats the flowers. You use a game object name to destroy it. Use a set active and hierarchy bool to freeze all the constraints. And use a speed variable to determine movement and a timer to determine when to turn around. Flower doesn't do much, but it is there. Simple tool. Eaten slowly with a timer. Referenced by lemur when being eaten. It's eaten by on trigger function from the lemur script. Here's the scene. You got the flower, you got the prefabs, primitives, materials, a grassy environment, and then the 2 scripts. Then a zoo. Here's the 3 cards I put. Lemur, flower, lemur scene. Self-evaluation. I gave myself an 85 based on what I thought that it was going to do. It was going to be. Okay, now to the actual project. So here's my lemur, my flowers. I'll play it, show you what it does, how it runs. Move on update, moves to, goes toward the flower, slowly, I might add. Bending down, and eats it. Its constraints are frozen after this because now it doesn't want to, it's full, it's chilling, it's hanging out. Let me go to the scripts. So we got the eating script, which is the main script. It's him, we got the flower transforms, we got the rigid body, and we got the speed float. I got the game object. Lemur is that game object, and it gets component rigid body from that game object. If the set out on trigger function works, if other.name equals the flowers, and the flowers will be set to false. So if it goes to the flowers, then the flowers will be set inactive. On fix update, it automatically looks at the flowers when it fix update. You can smell it, you can see it. And then that's where I add the speed variable. Right now I have it at 1, so it slowly goes to the flowers. Now, when it eats those flowers, then the constraints freeze, because that's what it does. That's how I set it up. I was going to use a lengthy script for movement and stuff, but I decided not to. I decided that this was just easier. Not that many lines of code. Then I have this rest script where this is how it destroys the flower. Component game object, and if on trigger enters a trigger, then the flower gets destroyed. And if I place a lemur anywhere on the map, he will go to the flower and destroy it. I'll actually show you right now. That's where I go. So if I place him here, press play. See the flower, go sort it. Boom. Boom. Destroys it. And yeah. See if I missed anything. Trello cards and yeah. Well, yeah, that's my project, and yeah, it's my NBC tool. Lemurs, man.